Okay. Kinda just wanted a video of me trying to farm on my PvE servers. I don't know if I'll get a PvE server or just PvP in duos. I didn't bother recording it though. My buddy has a foul mouth. But, you know, kind of a racist foul mouth too. It's not really something I would like to share up publicly for sure. Sometimes. But it's a different buddy than the last one. But we're mostly looking for springs, duct tape. And I'm pretty sure I needed the bigger wire voltage converter, I think. I don't know if I'll find any of them, but step 1 has always been to fill my inventory. Step 2 is to make sure you know which direction you're going in. And step 3 is hope we don't get murdered by somebody before I can defend myself, because it happens a lot when you get used to the PvE players. I recently made my crosshair red because I got into a situation where I could not see it, and it bugged me so bad. I'm not OCD, but that was pretty close to me thinking I might actually have OCD. But we're gonna pop down here real quick. This is where I find a lot of springs, provided nobody's been here yet, but it's a fresh round, and I am so used to running halfway across the map to get down here, and there's nothing here, or nobody had looted down here. I think it's one of the best spots ever, because you get oil and springs like crazy, plus some other things that are worthwhile. If you're a hoarder like I am. Like all my weapons in my stash are level 4, just so I can make room for more metal. And there's a rusted gear, I remember trying to find that for a while. And the water pumps are oil. We're gonna loot the breaches and we'll go for the containers, I guess they're called. And sometimes you can get springs from the overflow if you got the perk that generates materials when you're breaching. That's a really good one to have if you're hunting for springs. Let's see, I want springs so bad I'm gonna put them in my pocket just in case. I legitimately do not expect to get killed by a player. If I'm going to die, it'll probably be my own stupidity or an arc, most likely. Somebody loot these? They looked open. That's interesting. Somebody ran through here and checked, but they didn't really take much. I do find a lot of blueprints during the day, so I mean, I sort of get it. Sort of get it for sure. But I mean, all this extra metal goes a long way when making mechanical components to upgrade your weapons. You'll have to kill a bunch of arc to get the simple gun parts to make other gun parts if you can't find the ones that you need to finish upgrading something. I can't tell if they're killing each other or arc. We're gonna shoot that though. All the time I don't bother answering people. It just seems like a waste of time. I've been killed for that though, so I mean, you know, it's really up to you if you want to announce yourself. A lot of the time I don't want to announce myself. I think I might want this plastic. I don't really need this plastic. I think I'm gonna get it anyway. So they're shooting a lot of bullets for just arc. And I hear explosions, no flares. Oh, there's a jolt mine though. I drop one. Oh yeah, they're killing each other. We should exercise caution then. Did I loot that? I legitimately don't remember. Nope. I need water filters though. I was being extremely selective last time I was doing this. But instead of breaching that door, you can just jump through. I'm not entirely sure where they're killing each other at, but If we are quick and quiet, it might not be our problem. No, I didn't bring a defib. I could have helped him if I thought about it. It sounds like they killed the PvP here. It's good news. Oh yeah, PvE server for sure. If they're just killing the one guy, I mean, you know. But from here I would normally take off. Forgot this box here, but not a bad haul for a quick couple minutes. Let's see. I want to keep the duct tape. I don't really need these though. I need chemicals more than I need those. And I have plenty of wires. You can turn into rubber, they can turn into wires and then into rubber. See, when I get too much rubber, plastic, or the other one, cloth, I usually just sell the excess. That's where a lot of my money's coming from. I've already got 5 million. I just did the expedition and all of that. I have more blueprints than I had before the expedition now. Oop. So now we're just kind of filling our inventory and then we're going to get out of here. What turret need? I don't really need. 5k is 5k though. We will secure the 5,000. And destroy this. I think 15's more than enough, so let's choose that into chemicals. Sounds like somebody else died. Maybe this isn't a PvE server.
Head home at the water treatment elevator.
I'm not particularly interested in the PvP. I feel like there's a time and a place for everything, and there's a really high possibility they'll just leave me be. Because they don't really know I'm here. I wanted to try out the Renegade. Oh, I can't see him. Oh, I got him. The smoke messes with me bad. I'm blind in one eye, so if there's a minor obstruction like that, I cannot see. Kind of in love with the Renegade, though, not gonna lie. I think Renegade and the Tempest are my favorite weapons so far, and I have the Bobcat blueprint. I think Torrente would be better in a group scenario, like 3v3 type of situation. After me. Rule number 1, get your health back. Rule number 2, fix your shield. See if they give chase. They usually don't. These are the most cowardly individuals you've seen. See what I mean? I just left because I was at an immediate disadvantage and his ass took off. You don't want that smoke. There he went.
Appreciate it.
Springs. That's what I needed. Oh, that's 5K. We'll replace the metal. Actually, we'll replace that. Take his bullets. I have plenty of magnets. That's metal. That's metal if I had a space for it, but we'll take this one in place of that rubber. And I'm gonna have to rewatch this to see if that was even the right person. I'm pretty sure it was, but you never know. I may have accidentally killed an innocent man. That's typically how I roll, though. I don't kill people unless they mess with me. Coincidentally, if I survive the very first encounter, I almost always win the second. But I fall into the category of people where, like, I want to believe everybody is peaceful, everybody is nice, you know what I mean? I want to give them a chance. I really do. And that makes me horrible at this game. I die so often because of that. Because I'm like, I'll let the video roll after I make it back and I'll show you my stash and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like this gun right here doesn't mean anything to me at all. Nothing. I do like it, but I have plenty. I can always make more. And all of the attachments, I can always make more. Ain't that big a deal. Well, let's go ahead and ditch out. I don't really want to attract his attention yet. Oh, too late. Oh, he's pissed. It's alright though. That was my favorite part about Leapers, is they're really, really dumb. Like, does that strike you as like an intelligent creature? He's over there resetting right now. I'm standing right here. He could easily see me through that. But no. I'm not even sure if he's supposed to be intimidating, because I really don't think he is. Oh, no, he's still kind of angry in there. Just a little bit. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, I couldn't move in time. Better off going this way. We should go. Nope, nope. Got murdered. Shot bud. Needed it bad, huh? I'll just be up here with the Leaper if you need me. It would appear to be getting worse. Maybe you should consider pressing the button. Yeah, it's definitely getting worse. He pressed it. That was gnarly. Now, see, a lot of people don't know this, but if you have a survivor, all you have to do is not move and you won't die. Imagine that. Well, everybody knows that. I'm just talking shit, but unless another player shows up, I should be alright. I just need to hold still for a minute. What an interesting turn of events. I fully expected to get shot pushing that button. I really did. I mean, I might get shot pressing the button again. I'm not sure. But I think if you call out a player's wealth, there's a pretty high possibility they'll just leave you alone sometimes. It seems to be pretty effective. I mean, don't call them a poor kid. If you call them a poor kid, they're going to kill you for sure. But you needed a bat, huh, bud? I feel like that was a pretty decent line, not gonna lie. Well, let's see if we can get out of here this time. We gotta be able to get out of here this time, right? Oh, did he die? Somebody died. I don't remember singing that a minute ago. Oh, we made it. Hurrah. Killed somebody, almost killed ourselves, and escaped full on. Nice. success. I can't say it like Chip, but goddamn, I love that man. He might be my favorite thing on YouTube right now, right there, along with Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And see, it's not a bad haul, 80,000. I'll just skip all the details, I don't really care. Oh, I should have seen if it was the same guy. Shit. Oh well, I'll have to watch the video. Make sure you had the same outfit at least, because I forget people in 10 seconds or less, like a squirrel. I almost forgot to look at my stash, but see, level 4 is pretty much all the way down. If it's not level 4, it's just new. Like this Venerator's just new. Something I picked up off of somebody or something. And then when I have too much metal and too much rubber, I'll just make more upgrades. Not that big a deal. Alright, let's sell all this at the same time. I normally cut it out when I'm selling stuff, just because, yeah, because I think my buddy has all that stuff. I'm usually pretty good at that, remembering. Yeah, voltage converters is the thing I wanted, so I can make more shields. I probably should have recycled that. I have enough arpeggios, most likely. Yeah, 6 is plenty. Enough, minion! Leave your brother alone. My girls are in heat, my dogs aren't in cages. She's not all the way in heat yet. They're about to lose their minds, and then I'll have to kennel the boys. Or they'll fight to the death, because they're pretty rude like that. And then my favorite part is trying to make room for some of this extra stuff. But now we did it. No, just a few repairs. Should be ready to go. 94 is fine. But yeah, 4.6 million. My stash is full of stuff. Like when I need more space, I can put these on guns again. I took them off because I was making videos where I was comparing stuff, but it wasn't scientific by any means. It's just my own opinion. I mean, you can see I have plenty of stuff. Still collecting more. So I plan on using all that duct tape on stocks as soon as I have enough metal. I think I need springs too. Yeah, to make the mod components I need springs. Lots of sensors, lots of processors. So I can continue making survivors, because you can see I can make 7 right now, and that's without even going to combine advanced electrical components. I just grab them anytime I see them. A lot of people leave them behind, and I get it. I mean, they're pretty cheap to make. I mean, like, there's 21 right there. If I wanted these, I could make a huge number of them. Yeah, 54. Mostly I want the mod components. I got mad amounts of magnetic accelerators. I like to do stellar run a lot. I don't usually bring much with me. There. We'll actually go right back in. That was a pretty short round. Shouldn't make for a very long video at all. We'll see how this goes. So I felt like that last round was a resounding success. That wasn't bad at all. Excuse me if I vape a little bit. I am an addict, as it were, you know. I'm trying to speak kind of quietly. Everybody in this house is sleeping. I'm in the room by myself with my dogs now, so not too worried about it. I don't think I'll get overly excited. I usually don't. Most of my excitement's an internal battle. I got really excited when dude shot me, but I knew just to run, because if I just turn and fight then, there's a pretty high possibility I'll lose. But I think running away also throws them off, because I'm pretty sure they're expecting a PvE server. I'm probably in a server where they've killed a couple of people, and that's it. So I can fully expect people to try to turn on me. I might be an asshole this round, I'm not sure.
Move to that location.
I can always just leave my guns and shields at home and die a couple of times on Stellamontis and get right back into PvE. Not that big a deal if I want to continue to farm unhindered. I don't really mind farming in a hindered server either. It's just less likely that I'll be making good use of my time. And for a lot of people, I think time is important. Oh damn, that's a good gun. I'm on a controller and I have auto aim off. So it's a little bit more difficult than using my mouse. Although I should probably move my mouse. My mouse causes me issues a lot because it's got too high of a DPI setting. If I so much as vibrate that thing, it'll move around. And this game will immediately register that I'm playing with a mouse instead of my controller, and I hate it. I hate it so bad. If that was the one thing I could have them fix, it would be the ability to turn my mouse into, like, a less sensitive creature. I turn the DPI all the way off and tilt it upside down so it can't read nothing. It's probably just old and tired. I don't really know. I've had it for almost 10 years now, so yeah. I just don't use it that often. I very much prefer a controller for my own comfort. And I mean, if you saw my setup, I'm like laying on my belly right now on my bed, and my neck's at like a 45-degree angle, but for some reason it's really comfortable for me. Nobody else I know can do it like this. I'm just flexible. I'm a gigantic flexible man. But I wouldn't say I'm particularly small, though. I'm like 300 pounds. I'm quite buff. It's nice. It's probably why I sound so fucking bad on my microphone. I hate it. I like the sound of my own voice, but I don't like the sound of all the stuff that was coming through before I figured out how to fix my microphone again. Because I had recently gotten this thing and then left it just attached to the side of my bed for... Well, I guess I didn't recently get it. It's been years now, but I mean, I've never really used it. I had the intent of making an audio thing for myself to listen to, so I would have a better way to collect my ideas. And then it just didn't stick. I didn't like it. Much as I like talking to myself, that's not really for me, I guess. But so far, I don't hear any PvP, so... Maybe because that dude shot me first, I got less frowned upon. Never mind. I can't understand a fucking word he's saying, but it's tempting just to murder him. He only shot me once and stopped, so I will forgive him momentarily. I was just trying to see if there's any extra seeds. Nobody ever loots the seeds, but I'll use them to make metal. Upgrade my stash even further. I know I should be more paranoid about him. So yeah, I think I'm in the server where people have made mistakes, but they haven't been unforgiven, I'm gonna call it. So perhaps I am unforgiven too. I like that reference, I really do. So maybe I will call these the unforgiven servers. Because they're not super keen on murdering people, but some people are. I still hella consider this a Care Bear server, though. So I'm like, even if he had a Stitcher, there's a really high possibility I would have just gunned him down. Look, another blueprint. So I bet that last guy I shot had found that blueprint right when I shot him. I bet that stung. I bet it stung bad. I hate giving people who kill me good stuff. I despise it a lot. Just because I think the rusty gear might be slightly more valuable than nothing in the event that I am killed. I'm not particularly worried about dying. Not at all. I keep forgetting. I need to be vigilant. Since this is the untrustworthy one. You never know who will commit to their act of violence. Because the other guy probably shot me because I wasn't all friendly, but I don't like that behavior. I mean, if that's as close as you can get to control, you're not doing it right, man. Sometimes I think silence is more intimidating. Legit. I really like the hammer for dealing with them. In the event I miss with a gun, because I probably will if they get right up on me. I can't aim when they're right up on me for some reason. I had noticed other people have that same struggle. Spring. Oh, let's swap those because I like springs more than I like metal. Right now, anyway. I really need that gas grenade though. Oh, it's the pop lighting up. I thought the table lit up. Okay, somebody's irritating the Rocketeer. I just heard that. I don't actually have headphones on though, so my hearing is slightly impaired compared to usual. This means over. Cakewalk. Because if I was 100% certain this was a PvE server, I would immediately go upstairs and start picking up the duct tape off the desks and such. I hear somebody right there. Whoa. Whoa, you needed it bad, huh, bud? Here. Come take this stuff. Somebody might as well have it. It's useless to me. It's all garbage. See, and I heard him when it was too late because I don't have my headphones on. But we still got our springs. He did not get the blueprints. So that's a free 5,000. Doesn't really outweigh how much I put into that Renegade, but it don't really matter to me. We'll go ahead and sell that. See, the part that I find the most interesting is like people would be really upset that they got murdered. And I'm kind of like, these half-assed doing me a favor. I'm just going to get closer to the PvE servers. I'm going to be able to farm faster and have even more stuff. Ain't that big a deal. So you want to make a new Survivor, new medium shield. I'll even make an extra Renegade, because why not? Well, thing fucked up. What do I need to finish up right now? Nothing. So Renegade's back. What do I have on one? I don't really need a muzzle thing. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna make a clip. I don't have one on a gun, do I? A small one. I had several, and then I started PvP, and I lost most of them. Oh, that'll work. Where'd it go? What? Am I blind? I swear to God, that devastated clip. Oh, my inventory's full, so I can't take it off. I got it. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna slam him over here. Oh, let's do an arpeggio because they can hold more stuff. Arpeggio because they can hold more stuff. What did I mean? Dink. One of those. One of these. Clips. Get rid of both those. 2 more arpeggios. You and you. Dink, dink, dink. Yep, spot. I'm not gonna upgrade that rattler. I'm just gonna sell it later. I don't like rattlers at all. But I mean, yeah, if I get a muzzle or something else, I'll probably use it. I might spring for a silencer. Yeah, I think I'll do the silencer. I like the silencer a lot. Keeps players off my back if I have to kill something. I won't bother with the stock. Well, this thing need some health and shields real quick. I don't really have any. I'm just gonna make basic stuff, I think. You see, I couldn't select anything down here. I don't like using a controller for this game sometimes because of the mouse thing. I guess the mouse would be faster at the menus and stuff, but I can't be bothered to go back and forth. Always half-ass wish they would pick something and stick to it. Alright, one more. Actually, give me some bullets. That should be enough. Well, yeah. It's just that easy. That fast. Not a big deal. See if I can see how many springs I have before I get back in there. Just 13. Yeah, I must have enough time to combine it. But yeah, I quite often think to myself I should be an asshole this time, and then I don't do it. I don't know why. Okay, it doesn't bother me hardly at all. They clearly need it more than I do. They obviously don't have as much free time as I do. I'm like, 5 minutes ain't really gonna hurt me now. Now that we're quite far away, though, we may encounter some difficulty getting that far. It's a fresh round, though. Me. There you go, you little monster. Trying to reload, but I don't want to get shot. Oh, bad shot. What's he gonna do? Besides die. Think that little arc. Let's see, I try to kill arc for the little basic gun parts sometimes. Most of it's just for the shields. Because I always forget, but you can just throw these over there and just immediately use that if you want to. It's way better with a light shield, but I don't quite need to use a full one. Oh, human.
Hey, Raider.
Hey there!
We're gonna see how friendly he is. He appears to be interested in killing Ark. I can't see him from here. If he did come try to peep me, he could peep me, no problem. Wouldn't be a whole lot I could do down here either. Pull a hammer. Pull a gun. Can't trust nobody. But for all I know, I'm back in the PvE servers. All we can do is listen for gunshots and flares and try to avoid people until we've made up our mind what the truth is. That's metal and wires. Power banks or batteries. Trying to keep an eye on that door too. Might as well have that in a slot. Oh, spring two. Because the goal is to get as many springs as possible for me right now. That was what I would like to do. I shut the door so I'd have time to breach this. We're just gonna take everything for now. Can always turn it into other stuff later. Or just get rid of it entirely if I fill up my inventory and decide that I really don't want it. These doors are successfully very, very loud. I was watching a video about how much noise you actually make and just walking around is apparently like 40 meters. Well, holding the stick all the way down is like 40 meters. Actually walking is like closer to 20, I think it was, and you can hear somebody sneaking at 30, and I was like, well, that's interesting. But then he also pointed out that the camera makes a difference. If you can't see them, they can hide a little bit better, which implies that objects in front of the disc that it puts out, or I guess it'd probably be a sphere, are mitigated slightly by objects. I don't know how true that is. I know when I have my headphones on, I can hear a lot better. I can't slide down this hill, and that's kind of stupid. There we go. There we go. It's like the most ridiculous move tech ever. If you tried to actually slide down that, you probably wouldn't make it by a foot. Before you catch enough friction to burn yourself. Comic sliding is pretty painful on dry ground. I don't really need any of that. Spring though, 2 of them. But I do want that. Goodbye, light ammo. So it's like, do we want to go through there or walk over here? I think we're gonna go over here. More or less leads me to the same place I wanted to be. Go ahead and crouch down though and see if I can't blow him up. I can't see because of the blades of grass. That'll do. I suppose I could have put a stock on this just because I don't think it makes much of a difference. I've tried in the practice range with and without a stock, and I don't really think it matters all that much. Not enough to warrant the expense. If I find one though, I'll throw it on there. That's where I got the one that was on the one that I had. Somebody get killed? I did, straight ahead, right there at the exit.
Down there.
The way they're acting, it kind of looks like they tried to breach that. The way the Ark are acting, I mean. So while that's still not very good evidence for whether or not they're PvPing, it tells me that the chance of dying in this direction is higher than if I were to stop and wait a few minutes. I'm not big on just waiting and hiding. It would be a pretty viable strategy though if you were in the PvP servers. After a while everybody fills up their inventory and they're like, time to get out. I don't know if I just have a lackadaisical attitude or what. I don't hear nothing. Oh, venerator. My honest opinion, the venerator implies PvP. Pretty quiet now, though. There's at least somebody else. That sounded similar to a Tempest, but I don't think it was. I mean, I guess it could have been, but... Oh, we got text. Somebody is speaking. A couple of people are speaking. trying really hard to listen. I didn't see nobody. Doesn't mean they're not there, though. I'm still blind in one eye. It's not really blind. I just have like half vision. It's kind of like looking at a ghost. They're half there, half not there, but at the same time you see the entire image. If you believe in ghosts. I don't actually believe in ghosts. I've never had evidence of such things. All that floating crap in the air, though. I need to make room. I need to do it before I start looting. Otherwise, I might run into the same problem I ran into last time. Hopefully that's never. I should be more selective in what I pick out. No, I think they just got like random field crates on boxes down here. Well, on that truck, I guess. I heard that. I don't actually know where it was, but I heard that. Relax, Jules. My breaching is as quiet as it gets. I don't think it matters though. I still hear it. See this angle. That's fine. We don't need that. Don't need rubber either. Oh, it's trying to be quiet makes it difficult to talk. That's interesting. Shit. That's just rubber. That's just rubber. I really need magnets. Yeah, my voice. Let's try to be quicker. Garbage. Garbage. Somebody was here though. Kind of like air fresheners, so I'm not gonna lie. Turn them into flamethrowers so you can heat your partner up in the ice. Oh shit. Yeah, somebody was here. Wonder why you skipped this. That's a good bag. It's usually a very nice bag. Can't tell if he's ignoring me or not. Kind of like those. Apparently I need plastic. Definitely sounded like somebody was around.
Raider, over there.
Fuck. Let's see if he figured me out. Fucking shooting him for stealing my springs. Perfect.
Yeah.
Maximum disrespect. Alright, roll number 1, get your health back. Roll number 2, fix your shield. Anticipate the arrival of others. We even use the bigger heals. But see, that was essentially a random case of what goes around comes around, wasn't it? Something extremely similar happened to me. Just one game ago. Now here I am, throwing it back at him. He even had a Stitcher 4. He could have took me if he wanted to. I don't think it's hard, isn't it? What was that? Lance's mixtape. Go ahead and switch that for that. Alright, what can I part with? Turn that into metal, turn this into metal. I think I'll hang on to that. Turn this into oil. So I can turn these into oil. We gotta hurry now. There's people afoot. There's 2 of those versus 1 of these, but I guess we'll just take both. Shield rechargers are cheap. Keep your fucking wits about you. This is easily when you're the most vulnerable, is when you're gooping. Wow, because it bugged me, alright? Don't judge me. Fucking organizing the loot on a dead body, for fuck's sake. There are more. I guess this thing holds 20 bullets. I didn't realize that. I keep reloading it. And I probably don't need to. Probably just a reflex. I had noticed with the energy weapons, if you do that, you just waste ammo. No, I'd much rather kill him than the Hornet right now, that's for sure. But it's even open. I think the swamp's safer.
Head home at the central swamp lift.
Where'd it go? Reset? Okay, perfect. I don't really recommend running this close to the edge though, but odds are there's nobody down there, even up here. Well, let's see how this goes. Can't tell if somebody was just leaving or what. Whoops. Whoops. Perfect. It's only perfect if you take no damage.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing.
So
You have
let's
10
see.
minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Oh, shit. He hiding from me. Oh, I'm about to die. Ow. Fuck. God damn it. You can definitely see me. God damn, that was embarrassing, not gonna lie. If this was a real PvP server, I'd be dead. For sure. Fortunately, me and that kid suck. That's a bonus. There we go. Not sure what happened to that arc, but I guess it doesn't matter. Apparently he's just gonna let it happen. Alright. Well, that was an interesting exchange. Fruitless, but interesting. Fruitless on his part. I mean, I killed somebody. You can only imagine the next game will be slightly worse. But we did manage to get Lance's mixtape off his body, and we got 5 springs. It's kind of low for springs, but it was good value though, 91,000. It's not terrible at all. A little embarrassing what happened between me and the guy at the end who sucked real bad. I could not get a decent shot through that tree, and I didn't want to come around because I didn't want to get the arc on me, but then the arc got on me anyway. You know, things just don't work out the way you want them to sometimes. Am I selling bullets that I already have? I am. So we'll put as much of this stuff away as we can. I guess I missed one. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't read the inputs and it really bugs me. You guys made this on a PC, but you didn't plan on people on PC using a controller for some reason. But I get it, I'm weird, alright? No, look at all the stuff he gave me. That was nice of him. Keep that. The rest of it can go. Oh, well, it's just gonna give it to me anyway. I don't need that weak stuff. But see, I don't like to push all the way up into the higher PvP servers because I like to farm. I want more stuff. And I'm constantly thinking to myself, how much stuff is enough? And I don't have an answer for that. A lot. Yeah, I'm like, what if they make the next expedition 25 million? Yeah. I can do it, but I don't think a lot of other people can. They just don't have that kind of free time. Then you do the math, and like if you do like super nerd runs on Buried City, right, you'll get approximately 100,000 loadout by the time 7 or 8 minutes rolls by. So you call it 10 minutes counting for load-in times and not getting killed. You need the PvE server for this. Right. So that in an 8-hour session, you might make close to $5 million. It'll be 600K an hour. You know, so 4.8 million. Slightly more than I have right there. Can you guess how long I played it? Not very, because it's boring. Alright? Because you're just like, you're going straight in, straight there, straight out. You know, over and over again. Figure you got a 10-minute timer. So now, you can make it to 5 million in 8 hours. So if you need 25 million, that's times 5. You know? So now we're at 40 hours. If you need 50 million, we're at 80 hours. 80 hours of nothing but farming is a long time. I don't think they should go up that high whatsoever. But who can say, you know? That might be part of their excuse, is fucking the value of it, but I'll tell you right now, I did the expedition. It wasn't worth it, man. Hardly at all. I'll probably do it again just because I can. But I mean, look at all this. I have more blueprints now than I ever did before. 64 out of 75. The only one I'm missing is the Tempest, and only because I haven't been to those nighttime maps to grab it. That's about it. Just haven't seen very many nighttime maps to go grab it. Because I will find it as soon as I get in there and start looking for it. I know it. It's not that uncommon right now. But super optimized gameplay, 80 hours, and then like any death will set you back 10 minutes, you know? That's a long time. That's a lot of time for failure. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one off here. Probably start another one, see how my progress goes with all the PvP I'm actually engaging in. It's not very much, but it might be enough to push me into higher PvP lobbies. I'm not sure. We'll find out how it goes.